I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. It's so great to see you all. Thank you for sharing us, coming back. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're www.yeyeo, and we're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. And I'm Elemi. I want to shout out all my people from Atlanta, Georgia. Woohoo! Thank you for joining us and shouting me out. Today, I thought we could talk about something that I could make 10 videos just about this one subject. And so I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love to kind of feel you a little bit, especially on this subject. It's so special to me, and it's one of my favorite things to talk about, to write about, and to share. What is that? Intention setting. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of 3 key items. My 3 key items you must know in order to get your intentions on point so that they manifest. Why? Because intention is on the other side of manifestation. So let's get started. Parchment paper. We see parchment paper in so many different ways. This is an excellent tool for setting intentions. 1 can be for one intention. 2 can be for a second intention, right? This is very fine, beautiful parchment paper. So always have this so that you can use it to set your intentions individually. Intention setting. So I really kind of thought about this. I sat with Spirit and we're having a conversation about the power of prayer and the fact that a lot of people, I hear it all the time. Oh, I'm going to burn this candle. Is there a special prayer that I should say? Or what should I say? And so I always tell people, here are a couple pointers, but the source knows exactly how you speak. The source knows exactly who you are. As long as you're not disrespectful, I say speak however you want to speak, right? Say whatever it is that you want to say from your heart that really embodies your intention, or because your intention equals prayer. Prayer is an intention, right? Or it's intentional language, right? So the word intention tension is about being purposeful, stretching. That's why the word tension, a tension wire, right? It's a stretched wire. So when we are being intentional in our prayer and in our actions, it's saying, I've thought about it and now I'm acting. Because I-O-N, action, T-I-O-N is about movement, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Today is a day that if you're a note taker or if you're really into like being mindful of what you're hearing, today's the day to kind of jot a few things down or rewind or something like that, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about some of my e-methods. I have a whole long list of e-methods that I teach, that I use in trainings. And I notice also, just as a quick tidbit, people are always asking, oh, how do I take a training? You have to go to our website. That's not going to be something that I can easily share here just on YouTube. So you have to go to our website and go to our e-learning section and find out more about that. And definitely be on my newsletter mailing list, because that's how you're going to find out about public events that I do or public training. Some things I do are private. So my YouTube people, you all get your own emails. And so there is some part in our description box, link in our description box, where you click on it and it'll take you to your own exclusive family list in our website. My e-methods. Well, one of the e-methods that I'm going to share with you today is FFA. 3 letters for 3 concepts on intention setting. So let's go into that. So the first thing when it's time to set an intention is focus. F for focus, right? So what does that mean? You need to be able to envision what it is the outcome of what it is that you are wanting, praying for, wanting to manifest, right? Because manifestation is the action, T-I-O-N again, right? The action after the intention and the prayer has been done. So this is why I say anyone can pray. Why? Because the divine is already in you. Anyone can pray. The divine is already within you. Focus on, envision, what does this end goal look like? What is the result that I would like to see happen? And then think about, in that focus, how much time you think that it would actually take realistically to accomplish this goal, this intention that you're praying about. So I'm going to give you a quick example. Someone wants to move and they don't have a lot of money, but they do have resources, and maybe people that they can borrow some money from. They have a job that's on its way. They're waiting for something, so on. So you may not know how that's going to end, but you can say, I intend to move within 1 year, 12 months. So by putting out that intention of action, and I said, I want to do this, I plan to do this. Don't say that you want. I just caught you there. I plan. Why? Because everyone's heard the 5 Ps. Proper planning proves perfect performance. That's my 5 Ps. If you want to learn that, comment below so I can share it with you personally. I used to have it in my office. It helped me to be very successful in my previous businesses. So you must be able to focus, have an intention, and have a plan, and have a time that is associated with all of this. The second thing, my other F, remember it's F-F-A. That's so funny. Fa. I love that. So many, this is an inside joke. You need to be able to feel, what does it feel like to me to have this wish fulfilled? What does it feel like? What does it look on my face? What would I be wearing that day? Who would I share this with? When this intention, this prayer comes to life. So another example for helping you along is you can sit and close your eyes. Like I sit and close my eyes before I do every video so that I can see all of you. I can see you individually, not as a big group, not on the internet with who are these people, but I see you. Right? I see myself speaking with you directly. Why? Because when you come into the Botanica, it's like, hey, hi, it's good to see you, right? So you want to think about, what does it look like when I have this wish fulfilled? If you're not able to envision it, you are not going to be able to accomplish it either at all or 25% only. Remember I said that. If you cannot think in any way what this wish looks like, well, how is the source going to help you get there? If your wish shows up just like this, you're not going to be able to recognize it because you haven't taken the time to envision what it looks like. Parchment paper right here. You can take one sheet and write one step of your intention. Take one sheet and just write down, I plan to whatever in X time. That's it. And if you take my class on intention setting, you'll find out what to do with that. So the next thing, the last of the 3 things of the FFA that I wanted to share with you, one of my E-methods, is action. Action, action. If it's all in your head and it never hits your body, it's not going to manifest. If it's all in your head and it never hits your body, it's not going to manifest, right? So intention, I-O-N, action, T-I-O-N, right? Same thing. So you want to keep in mind that if you have dreams and aspirations and it only stays in your head, it's just a dream. It's not an intention of manifestation. It's not going to come to life because you're not taking action, right? So 3 things. 1, pick 3 things that you need to do in order to accomplish this goal. Just only 3 things. And 1 per week, take a step. I pick 3 things. This week I do this one all week, once a day, or as much as you want. Next week, the second thing, because now it's these 2 things in the second week. And in the third week, the third thing, all week, which is a culmination of the first 2. 1 action for a whole week towards this goal. You can do that. It's 1 thing. It's 1 step to get that result, right? And then after you've done that, because remember, you wrote it on your parchment, carry it with you for a week. Again, if you take my intention setting class on our website, then when that does come out, because it's coming out, so you'll get that in your email, then you'll know what are some of the more advanced things that will accelerate your intention setting so that you can manifest faster, you can accomplish your goals easier, and you can do it. Why? Everyone can pray. Every single person can pray. But there is a method to prayer, and there's a method to intention setting, which again is the same thing. So remember these 3 things. F, focus. F, feel. A, act. And see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe.